Winning's a magic elixir, and it just grows so much confidence and belief. But before you win a game like that, I saw it on Monday. I saw it on Tuesday. I saw it in Wednesday's practice. I saw it on the travel. I saw it this morning when we ate pregame. There's a look in the eye. They're hungry. They wanted to win. We wanted to get back out here. We want to show the type of team we can be. And the credit to the coaches and the plan, but the credit to the players that go out there and play with that kind of effort, that kind of energy, and that type of execution. We knew we had a couple of days in preparation on Stanford. I thought it showed. Okay, and our guys played hungry. They played fast. And I think you get what you execute. You emphasize. Excuse me. So we emphasize running the ball. 300 yards rushing is incredible. Okay, we emphasize taking the ball away for the last 10 days. We came out here and took it away, and that is from coaches to players to the program. Just really proud of our guys right now.
You sustained it for the whole game and all through first string, second string, third string.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting environment coming into. I mean, we said all week we had to bring our own juice. They don't call it the farm for nothing. Okay, it's the farm. It's quiet. They make you play on a hayfield. That grass is not in great shape, but our guys, no matter what the circumstances, we knew we had to pour it into each other, and I thought that was what you saw. And I thought even when our backups were in, our guys were at that line. They were cheering them on. They want genuine appreciation and success for the next man in. So I think that's who we are, and I credit to that locker room and why they're celebrating so hard right now.
Talk about running the ball. You get that big long run, second place scrimmage.
Yeah.
How much did that just sort of set the tone for you guys offensively?
I think it was everything, and the major part of it was Nakia coming back. Okay, I think the biggest thing that helps injuries is want to, and I've seen that kid since that USC game in the training room 5 times a day, wanting to be out there, constantly pressing, and he was himself today. And I think he gave us a jump start and credit to our offensive line. It isn't just he hit a big hole, he made some people miss, but it just set the tone for what we could do. And we know coming into the game, Stanford wasn't strong against the run, and we had to come in there and take advantage of that opportunity. And I thought we took, obviously in a big way, that slanted our way.
In terms of, besides I guess just having Nakia back, but in terms of execution calls and everything, what do you see compared to weeks prior, and then this one? What was better? I mean, this is the most scoring team's had in 3 years. What was, I guess, the kind of the main turnarounds there?
I think it's just confidence in the run game, and the key is a big part of that, and we have confidence in Payne and Jalen and all those guys, and Javinsky showed he could do a little bit today, but the key just brings something different between the tackles, and our guys wanted to go out and prove that we could move people and move bodies and execute that way, and some strong running game, and it's really a pleasure for me to see Mateer come in at the end of the game and show the type of dynamic player that he can be and how different he is. So just excited all the way through, proud of our offensive staff, really proud of our offensive players to go out there and establish that and do it for 60 minutes.
Coach, the last 3 games or so, the Cougars' offense averaged about 13 points per game. What did you and the coaches do to motivate the team for this game?
First thing we did was we didn't flinch. There's so much outside noise and that we stayed the process. There's so many people when things aren't going right, they want to change. They don't believe. They don't stay the course. They don't keep doing it. This is a process. This is the first year in this offense. All right, this is game 9. Okay, game 9. And we want to do these things for a long time, for the long term. So we didn't sit there and make drastic changes or overemphasize. There are ways where our guys saw that they could get better. And we took a hard look in the mirror. We were very critical of those things. And I thought you saw that. Our guys love playing. Our guys love playing for each other. And I think that's what you saw for 60 minutes on the field.
Defensively, how much were you kind of reminded of getting introduced from 2021, kind of that similar style?
It was Arizona State all over again. But I mean it. Our defensive coaches emphasized it. And sometimes you go, why didn't you emphasize it the whole season? But that's one of those things where our guys took it. They got the ball out. And not just getting the ball out, that's one thing. But the effort to get there and constantly get it is a whole nother thing. So it reminded me of that game, and that creates the momentum for the offense. That gets those easy scores. That's what we've been talking about, just missing a little bit with our defense. And our defense has been very strong. Okay, but to now be that to where you can go out and create offense and then have some 4th down stops inside the red zone, I thought were really key and big to this football game.
Offensive line play too. I mean, 0 sacks allowed even after Kingston goes out.
Yeah.
What do you
I mean, it's
see
by
from-
far their best game, and talk about a group that's been challenged constantly over the last 10 months. And, they're weathered, they're stormed, they're passionate about what they do, they're prideful, they see where they can get better. I think Lely coming in has really given us a jump start, and you're seeing him playing better and better and securing that edge. You see Cam's confidence in the pocket. And then we rotated Make in there, and even when you're down, you never know when your number is going to be called again. And I give a lot of credit to Make for staying ready, staying mature, being a competitor, wanting to get better, because we knew at one point we were going to need him, and that time is now. And major credit to Christian Hilborn with limited reps to go out there and flip and play tackle. It's big time for our football team.
know anything about Kingston?
I don't know anything at this point. We'll probably get back home and get some details there.
Guys, good.
How about Jalen Jenkins? What do you think? What's
We're hoping to get Jalen back next week.
I gotta ask, this big of a win. Obviously, a win, no matter what, would have been huge. Moving one win away from bowl eligibility and everything else. But doing it in this manner, where it's lopsided like this, how much more does that energy does that give you guys? Just knowing that you can, run past people like this when you play in a ton of close games.
Yeah, I mean, confidence is a special thing. It just is in football and life and everything you do. And I think winning in this manner breathes life into our guys and reaffirms the mission. I've never lost faith in our team. I've never lost faith in our coaches. I've never lost faith in our players, and they know that, right? Because I tell them that every day. But to go out and do it and to see themselves doing it, man, there's something about it, because game day is our test. And to go out there and ace the test like this, and there'll be some learns, is a big confidence booster going in. They'll remember November. This is a heck of a start to that. We got another great team coming to our place in Arizona State this weekend, and we'll celebrate the heck out of this one and be ready to turn the page tomorrow.
Last one for Coach.
Did Stanford do anything that surprised you this game?
No. I just think the biggest thing, I don't worry about them at this moment. I worry about us. And I thought we were ready and we had energy and we went out and showed it. And I thought you could see that clearly.
All right.